Okay, popped collar, check. Lucky jean jacket, check. Where's my patch? Mom, did you wash my jacket? Oh, shit. Maybe I'll just be sick today. Mom, I think I have mono. Come on, Max, get it together. Your threads rock. Maximum overdrive to the max. You can't ask Sam to the mixer if you don't do this. Just walk up to Casey and be honest. Casey, it's not you, it's me. Too cliche. Just like every night has its dawn, just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song, every rose has its thorns. Too flowery. Casey, we have to break up. And years from now, I will probably regret my actions when I realize how ephemeral life is and how great you are. But I'm 12. I'm too young to realize the value of what's in front of me. Nah. Casey, you're dumped. Perfect. Mom, turns out I'm not sick after all. Can you toast an Eggo for me? Son of a bitch.
Seems like yesterday you were worried about finding a boyfriend, but sure, let's figure this out. No Peace Corps, no convent, no witness protection. A, you love your job. B, we're Methodists. And C, if you run into Josh, he'll never believe you were hiding from the mob at Starbucks. Reverse psychology works better in the movies. Demand a commitment and he might bail, but if he runs in the wrong direction, you're stuck with matching tattoos, selecting China for a future you don't want. You could say there's someone else, but that's iffy. Guys don't like to be replaced, but they hate thinking you'd rather have nobody. If you say you're back with your ex, Josh might ask a name, and if I recall, Chad's in Seattle. Robert's married with twins, and Jimmy's now Jenny. Details aren't mandatory. The relationship ran its course. You're moving on. He deserves honesty, but don't owe him a monograph. Everybody hates being the bad guy, but you can't reject somebody and still look like the good guy. I know it's a tough choice. I made the wrong one. Edward, right. The man who had joint custody of you. Hope that helps, sweetheart. Keep me posted.
How? With a crowbar, with a catapult, with a jackhammer at 3 a.m. With a seam ripper, pulling stitch after stitch after stitch after all that time sewing. With tea and a cookie. On the back of a motorcycle, wearing a cape. Indoor skydiving while we're fizzy lifting on the metal ceiling. On a walk through the park by your house, smiling at other people's dogs and babies. On the couch, watching the game. By mistake, in the middle of a sentence. In the middle of a circus, standing on an elephant under the trapeze, instead of trying before it's too late, because it's way too late, because I can't and you can't help it. When we lost our way in, when all of a sudden you realize you can't feel your body, when all of a sudden you realize it's mine. I miss you too.
It's over, it's over.
It's over. It's over. The most important decisions in life are made by people in bed. Still trying to break your heart, but I'd be lying if I said it was easy. Did I ever love you? Did you ever love me? No. Don't patronize me. I can't make you love me if you don't. Morning will come. I'll do what's right. I'll repeat myself at the risk of being crude, but you don't need to slip out the back and make a new plan. You don't need to be coy. Drop off the key. Hop on that bus. We don't need to discuss much. We'll get ourselves free and escape. It's over. It's over. It's over. I got a blind date tonight in O'Malley.
Yeah? How you think I'm doing? Yeah, I slept okay. I go out into the kitchen this morning to get myself a cup of coffee. There's not a single goddamn cup in the cabinet. Of course I looked in the dishwasher. Yeah, but part of cleaning up a kitchen is emptying the dishwasher. You couldn't have stayed long enough to do that? Then I walk out into the living room and I see a streak of dried vomit on the couch. I mean, if you were going to clean my vomit up off of the couch, you got to do it right, Gummy, not half-assed. How do you think it made me feel? I got to walk out and I got to see that vomit when I'm hungover. I mean, maybe if you'd spent some time cleaning up the couch like you should have, you could have emptied the dishwasher. You ever think of that, you miserable sack of shit? No, we are through. Don't you ever call me no more. Yeah, fuck you, Gemma Sodani. Vaffanculo e sua madre. Ah, what a shithead.
The deal breaker was the cats. I am not a cat person. Well, I don't hate them. Sometimes they can be cute in an evil overlord's kind of way. But Sam was dropping all these hints about doing something big and romantic for our anniversary. And let's just say he was on thin freaking ice, so I was ready to be swept off my feet. Most of the other stuff was just usual arguments. Who puts the toilet paper roll that direction? Can't you just do the dishes when you're the one who used them? That stuff. Newly cohabitated stuff. But then, oh my God, do you know how mortifying it is to get home expecting to find something romantic like flowers or dinner and see cats? 5 cats with bows around their neck. And Sam just grinning like he was the smartest boyfriend in existence. Mind you, this wasn't something we discussed. Hell, we hadn't even really gotten used to living together. This was Sam trying to be romantic, and he adopted not 1, not 2, but 5 grown-ass cats. I don't mind cats in theory, but this was the moment I realized that Sam and I would never work out. I know it's not nice to dump someone on your anniversary, but I swear to God, when I get home, I am getting a freaking dog.
We've been together for a year now, and I know how comfortable you are. You depend on me. Maybe a little too much. But you're so unpredictable. Like, one minute I can't read a book in peace, and the next you're acting like I don't exist. You don't have friends. At least none you talk about. And all you seem to do with me is eat and sleep. And I'm stuck paying all the bills. It's not that I don't enjoy it when we cuddle, but you're always gone in the morning. And you never ask me about my feelings. I certainly know when you're happy or mad. Boy, do I. But what about me? I know what you're thinking. Ever since I started working with her, I've been coming home late. Yes, that's true. I guess you have a right to be suspicious. Don't judge her. You only saw her that once, and sure, she ran out the door the moment she saw you. but it wasn't personal. Allergies never are. Sorry to let you go, Punky. You'll love it here on this farm. You can catch all the mice and won't have to leave half on my pillow anymore.
Dear John, I think you're a really great guy, really, I do. You're smart, you're funny, you're not half bad in bed, but I'm having a little problem. I'm sure it's just in my head. See, I have this really strong sense of smell, and I get the urge to upchuck every time you kiss me. At first, it was only those long, lingering, wet tongue in my mouth kisses, but then it was even the quick peck on the cheek. And now I can't even stand to be in the same room whenever your mouth is open. I'm sure it's not your fault. It's probably a genetic disease on my part. My mother was the same way, whenever my dad chews his tobacco. So, I packed her things and left them in the closet. I'm sorry if you start gagging when you open the door. I had to spray them with Lysol. I'm a little OCD, but you probably figured that out. Just so there's no hard feelings, I left you a little gift. A giant bottle of Listerine. Maybe you can think of me when you gargle.
Last night, I did it. I told him it was over. He asked why. Why, I said, why? Let me count the ways. You're unfaithful, you're a sponge. I do all the work and you never help. He opened his mouth to protest, but I stopped him. No, this is the end. I could tell he knew this time I meant it because he started to cry. But unlike the other times, I didn't back down. I sat there like a stone. And finally, he gave up hope. And drying his tears, he left. I felt great, exhilarated and powerful, but also tired because breaking up is exhausting. So I went to bed. 2 hours later, he joined me. We made love twice. And this morning I got up, made him breakfast, and did the dishes. Then I cleaned the house, and he took a nap. It's not easy to end a relationship in the middle of a pandemic, but one day, as God is my witness, this quarantine will end, the breakup will take hold, and whatever it is that binds us together will be severed. Really. Seriously. All right. Hold your horses. I'll bring it in a minute. Lunch.
Okay. I just don't think that this is working. No. We just aren't quite compatible. I know there's someone out there for you that will make you so much happier. We've known that this was a casual situation for a while now, and I've been feeling recently like we've, what is the word? Plateaued? Yeah. Plateaued. I think that we have plateaued, and we only have two options: more serious or break up. Yes, that is good. He doesn't want to get more serious, so when given the option, they will say break up, and I will be off the hook. Okay. Hey! I think we should talk.
You're really nice. I feel like we've oh, no, fuck, what is that word? I think we should break up.
One time for luck, 3 times for bravery. Kevin F., by the power invested in me, I now proclaim you dumped. Oh, on a personal note, Sarah K. thought it would be best for me to deliver the news since, well, as you know, you and I broke up before, so I know what it feels like to have difficult discussions with you. Sarah K. said you've been an awful boyfriend. I think I know what that's like. Remember when you asked me to be your girlfriend at James G's party, and after one slow dance and frankly a subpar kiss, you broke up with me on a Monday, saying that I refused to give you an HJ in James's basement under the ping pong table? You knew people called me Virgin Mary, and you lied. Well, guess what, Kevin Franklin? Liars always lose. So I here proclaim my breakup services to anyone here who needs them. And instead of Virgin Mary, you can call me by my new nickname, the Freelancer. I'm so sorry to deliver such unfortunate news so early in the school year, Kevin. I can only imagine how terrible it must be for your social life.
I didn't cheat on you. Well, I know we agreed to save yourselves, and I really appreciate you respecting my piety. Which is the only reason I don't want to have sex, not your beard or your wobbly belly. Just God. I know. If I'm so dedicated to celibacy, how could I have cheated? It's a good question. Very good. But there is this angel. Yep, an angel. And, well, let's just say he came unto me quite a few times. The quantity's not important, nor the quality. Oh God, the quality. And I sort of had to, for God. If this is a deal breaker, I totally understand. You'll be an amazing husband to someone else. Oh, really? Well, I guess it would sort of mean you were a god dad. What a surprising interpretation. And I guess that settles it. We're getting married. Awesome!
Break up with me by a lake. Or just outside a charming little town you can hike to by way of rambling country road. Break up with me somewhere beautiful. Standing in tall grass, sun setting behind your head, your face so backlit I can't see your eyes. Break up with me with a playlist of all our favorite songs at the ready. Give them to me via an old school iPod you won't need back. Let me put my earbuds in before you start to walk away. Grant me the power to leave my body, to hover over us, watch us like a movie as I wrap up our story with some very satisfying and wise thought, like, it hurts, but it was worth it. Let there be finality to your retreating back, set to lyrics that will never ever mean the same thing again. Break up with me in late July. Nowhere near my birthday, or yours. Break up with me as I'm about to leave anyway. I've been promoted. I'm going adventuring.
I'm leaving you. Or break up with me as you will. There is no perfect place, method, season, time. But please, not right now.
You can see from my resume, my last job was at Ace Plumbing. It says Zaz, but that's because of the merger. Exactly, Zaz made the game Pipesville. We're working with pipes for almost nothing, and Zaz is raking in a ton with imaginary pipes. My question, too. Turns out the merger was due to something called an investment algorithm that misfired. It keyed in on the word pipe. No, there was no culture clash. No one complained when these condescending kids took over the office and put in skee-ball games and espresso machines. Why condescending? You would only leave your passwords out if you thought the people walking around you were idiots who didn't understand basic programming. Their lack of security was a sign of disrespect. Funny thing is, their code got hacked and $1.5 billion disappeared. Never caught the thieves. Pipesville. Down the tubes. The company broke up after that. I lost my job. Ace lost their office. Good question. A challenge I face is to keep busy now that I came into a lot of money. So, are you hiring? I don't care about the salary.